Well, it is Sunday Funday. My name's Vinnie. This is the world according to Vinnie on a Sunday Funday Super Bowl edition. Hope everybody's getting ready for the game. It is Sunday. I am recording on Super Bowl Sunday. Starting out with just a house blend cigar that I get from my local office cigar lounge up in Floyd Dobbs. Gonna have that, but gonna have a special cigar a little later. I believe LFD. I don't know what they call it, but it's their football edition. I think I'm gonna try one of those. I've got one that was secured for me. So let's get started. Oh my! Super Bowl 55. It's going to be the most watched TV broadcast in 2021, bringing about 100 million Americans together for a few hours of unity and some entertainment. Why does Super Bowls matter? It's the big game more than any before. It's American citizens, even though watching from abroad, will gauge their national state of affairs by what they see on the broadcast. It's the big picture when the Chiefs won Super Bowl 54 Miami. Social distancing was not a term. 369 days later, it's our way of life, unfortunately, and it's in full display in Tampa. Going to be about 30. Let's say I think there'll be more cardboard cutouts, 30,000. There will be fans. Actually, I did one on the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. Took a picture, so I don't know if mine will be there or not. But 25,000 fans. You're going to have to, everybody's going to be given a mask, all foreign, wallet, keys, phone checklist before leaving the house, Let's see if there's anything else I want to talk about. I guess they're having honorary captains. A nurse, teacher, and Marine veteran will take part in the coin toss. Amanda Gorman, fresh off her star turn at President Biden's inauguration, will recite an original poem. National anthem be a duet by Jasmine Sullivan and Eric Church, preceded by a performance of America the Beautiful by H.E.R. I don't know if they pronounce that her or not. Halftime show is going to be The Weeknd. Bottom line, Super Bowl 55 will be a restrained spectacle, but there'll still be potential for plenty of magic, starting with the dream quarterback matchup of Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. So just a few details on that Super Bowl. It's 6:30 on CBS. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo. Looks like weather forecast I was looking at mid-60s game time. Rain was going to be early. I think they had some heavy rain yesterday, but not a lot of chance for rain around game time. I want to talk a little bit about entertainment because I've got a band, Vinnie and the Moochers, classic rock, and so sometimes I like to watch the halftime show. The Super Bowl halftime show forever changed, though. I don't know if you remember this, but the King of Pop, Michael Jackson, performed in 1993 when the Super Bowl was being held at the Rose Bowl. I'll never forget it. It was like, wow. So I look back at some notable things during the Super Bowl, notable acts that kind of interest me in the rock world because it's starting to be just a pop thing now. But 2002, U2 performed. 2006, the Rolling Stones. 2007 was a really good one with Prince. That Prince show was outstanding. I think if I remember right, it was starting to rain, and he was just, not Purple Rain, but he just killed it. 2008, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. 2009, you can see during that time, through these times, was a lot of rock and roll. Bruce Springsteen in 2009, the E Street Band. 2010, The Who. And 2014, I really liked. First time I seen Bruno Mars. That was the first time, and then the Red Hot Chili Peppers was there. Now going back in 1967, I guess they consider that the first Super Bowl. The NFL versus AFL World Championship game was actually was their first one. And the halftime show was the University of Arizona Band and Grambling State and an Anaheim High School band performed for halftime. Boy, has things changed. And in 1968, the Grambling State Marching Band, which performed they performed most halftime shows in any one act. They've done 6. Boy, haven't we come a long way for that. Let me just talk a little bit about Super Bowl. The reigning Super Bowl champions, Mike, this goes out to you, buddy. Enter Super Bowl 55. They're 3-point favorites. Going to be close. KC beat Buccaneers in Tampa Bay 27-24 on November 29th. Since that Week 12 meeting, the teams have combined to just lose once. Chiefs' inconsequential Week 17 defeat to the Chargers. Patrick Mahomes and several other key starters missed that performance. They rested. So, who's got the advantage as the Chiefs try to become the first team to repeat since Tom Brady, New England Patriots in 2004? While the Bucs try to secure their second Lombardi trophy and Brady's 7th. So, I just looked at a few things. So, if the Bucs run in their 3 postseason games, Tampa Bay averaged about 115 yards, 20 yards better than its regular season average of about 95, which was 5th worst in the league. Kansas City run defense was porous in the first half of the season. They allowed 143 yards per game. Solid in the second half, 101, but was regressed over its last 3 outings to 125. So I don't know. It depends. Depends. It looks like the Tampa Bay they could really do something with that. Hey, when the Chiefs run the ball, though, the offensive line in flux, the Bucs packing the NFL's top-rated run defense in the past two seasons. They're bolstered by 347-pound defensive line Vita Veas, returned from a broken ankle 2 weeks ago. They may be struggling on that. If the Bucs pass the ball, since losing to KC, Kansas City, Tampa has been nearly unstoppable through the air. Brady was on fire most of the 7 games, 2,100, almost 2,200 yards, 19 TDs, 110.8 passer rating. And though he was picked off 3 times at the Green Bay NFC title game, wide receiver Antonio Brown, who didn't play against the Packers because of knee injury, appears on track to play Sunday. Chiefs have a solid group of corners, playmaking All-Pro safety Tyrann Mathieu to combat the wideouts Mike Evans and Chris Godwin with Tampa Bay Rob Gronkowski. But Kansas City doesn't get a whole lot of pressure aside from Frank Clark and Chris Jones. Both fellow Pro Bowlers will be opposed by a strong Bucs O-line that surrenders about a sack per game. So when the Chiefs pass the ball, come on now, we've seen that. They may be more gifted. They have the most gifted quarterback right now. I mean, my goodness, underhand throws. It is unbelievable. He's got some great wide receivers. I guess single Travis Kelce broke some records for being a tight end. It's going to be something else. Bucs they really have a good pass rush. They really have a couple people that could really hurt them. Aaron Rodgers was down 5 times in the NFC Championship game. So that is really what's going to be there if they get a good pass rush against Patrick Mahomes. Hey, special teams. Kansas City has a really great return person. So I don't know. Both teams, have more total touchdowns than their punts. So, it's kind of up in the air on the special teams. I really don't see, both their kickers reliable. So, special teams. Coaching, I'm just going to say this. I mean, Bruce Arians got 2 rings in the Super Bowl, trips as assistants with the Steelers. This is his first one at the helm. Andy Reid, What a man, doing some great stuff. Um, the Intangibles, Buccaneers will become the first team in league history to host the Super Bowl. I mean, I was scratching my head, didn't realize that. That's the first one that actually been their home stadium. Tampa players have raved about the convenience of remaining local while preparing for the game, trying to stay safe with the COVID-19 pandemic. Chiefs, though, we're going to fly into Tampa on Saturday afternoon. They've had the benefit of practicing at their own facilities in the strangest Super Bowl weeks and are essentially treating the game as like a road trip game, just a regular trip. So, here's what I'm going to say. Here is what I'm going to say. My pick for the Super Bowl 55. I'm picking Chiefs 34, Tampa Bay 28. That's my pick. 34 to 28. We'll see what happens. That's 6 points. We'll see. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I want to do something fun today. I'm going to have some fun here in a few hours when I go up and enjoy some cigars with some good friends. But if you haven't subscribed, I really appreciate if you would do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit a like, and there's a little bell if you can do that. That's so you know when Vinnie's going to throw something up. So if you would do that, all I'm asking is I don't want to listen to all the silliness about don't get together. You know what? We're adults. We know what we need to do. We know how to be safe. I don't want to hear about stay home, don't get together. Get together and be safe. Have some fun. That's what we're going to do today. We're all intelligent. I mean, really. So, have a great Super Bowl Sunday party and a great weekend, end of the weekend. I'll talk to you next week. Got some interesting stuff coming up. So, be talking to you then. I'm Vinnie, and this is The World According to Vinnie. See you later.